Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Fixed Ops Roundtable. I'm Katrina Ness, joined by Sarah Vantine, and we are here in Houston, Texas at Mike Calvert Toyota. Sarah, it has been an exciting day so far.
It has, Katrina, and we have an exciting topic that we're going to unpack with these gentlemen here today. We are going to be talking about the body shop and all the success that you're seeing at Mike Calvert Toyota. Gentlemen, if you would first introduce yourselves to our audience and tell them a little bit about what you do at Mike Calvert.
Chuck Baldridge. I'm the Collision Center Director. I've been here for about 4 years, and I just try to stay out of my team's way and try to help them along as best I can to reach the successes that they want to reach, and just try to support them best I can.
And my name is Arturo. I'm the assistant manager here. Just making a little over a month here with Mike Calvert Toyota. Thought to be a part of this team, and my role here is just to assist Mr. Cook with any of the daily tasks that arise, and yeah.
Awesome. Well, Chuck, what makes your body shop stand out in this competitive market?
Well, I think it's two things.
Yeah.
It's our people and it's our culture, and they both are intertwined. You know, you can't have great people if you don't have a great culture. You can't have a great culture if you have great people. So, it's kind of probably a theme throughout the dealership here. It's something that we focus on quite a bit. But I had about 2 years ago, I was sitting in a hotel room after a conference, thinking about all the things that I'm not doing right or not doing good and trying to figure out a plan. And I got on the subject of culture, and I wanted to figure out what culture meant. And so I started writing it down, and came up with 5 pages later what culture was and what I thought it was. And so I brought it back to my team here. We had a long conversation about it, and we kind of realized that culture is not a thing that I say to do, or our GM says to do, or our owner says to do. It's a living, breathing thing. It's an interpretation by our people of what our core values are and how they want to implement them every day, and to kind of roll them into achieving our vision.
Absolutely.
So as a group here, I think that's something we've all done in different departments in some aspect, and that's been a biggest differentiator for us compared to our competition.
Wow, that's amazing that you took the time to sit down, have some self-reflection on you guys and the way, the collision center ran and everything like that. So what is some of the best practices that you've taken from that and started to implement to make, your body shop stand out and trickle down to the customers?
Yeah, we do just a lot of processes. We try to stay consistent with our processes.
Yeah.
We do a blueprint repair plan. Part of the repairs that we analyze the damage. We have a designated team that does that, so we get more consistent results out of it.
Yeah.
And we get a deeper dive into what's needed for the repair, and we try to focus on putting the car back the way it was before it was an accident, and making sure it's done properly according to the Toyota's procedures and guidelines. And so we have that's our focus on how we can repair the cars.
Absolutely.
Arturo, how have you seen this body shop specifically stand out competitively?
In their former project, they're very big on making sure that the vehicle is torn down thoroughly. The blueprinting team has a very, very thorough process, and it distinguishes itself from many other body shops that I've been to, and it has its own way of designing stuff.
And so I want to emphasize too the awards and the recognition that your body shop has to see. So could you share a little bit more about what you've earned recently?
Yeah, well, we had a kind of a breakout 2024, and we set pretty much every KPI record that we have as a company, and we had record number of customer AROs, record number of sales, gross profit, net profit, labor hours. So we just had a really successful year internally. But what that did was lead to us capturing our most coveted achievement, which is we won the Toyota Certified Collision Center of the Year Award for the Gulf States region. And so that's something that we worked really hard for. 4 years ago, we were ranked 67th out of 72. And so to be able to fly all the way back up to number 1 and was a great achievement for the whole team. And I think we celebrated that victory from February through June.
That's amazing. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Wow. So tell us, how does the body shop as its own entity of the dealership, contribute to the overall success of the store?
Well, again, it's a holistic approach by every department in that we basically focus on removing the silos. We make an effort to work together. It took a while for us to get the right pieces of the puzzle in there to where we could effectively communicate and respect each other as a group. But once we did that, we were able to just start clicking and things started ramping up. We started increasing our sales and our revenue and our profitability across all departments. We spent a lot of time together outside of work, going on trips and just really working on our ability to function together and just like each other. And that pays dividends for us across the board. And it helps us really stay united on what we're doing. And, most importantly, we all appreciate and understand and respect the life cycle of our vehicle owner. So when they buy a car, if they buy a car from us, we want them to come to use our service center. We want them to come use our collision center when they get in a wreck. And vice versa, if they get in a wreck and come use us, we want to make them so happy that they come and buy a car from us again. So we try to keep them here with Mike Calvert as long as we possibly can, and hopefully grab some of their friends and family along the way.
I love it. That's amazing. Repeat and referral is what we do here in Fixed Up,
That's
for
right.
sure. Arturo, how about you? How do you see, the body shop work cohesively with the other departments in the dealership?
Oh, I mean, I feel like it's a pivotal department. Just as Chuck was saying, whenever a customer comes in and purchases a vehicle, accidents happen, and that's where we come in to take care of them, and obviously try to expedite that process, help them ease through it. Some customers aren't fully aware of, they've never been in that situation, so it can be a little bit of a daunting situation to be in. But again, that's what we're here for, just to facilitate that for them.
Absolutely.
Chuck, and final question, talking about innovations and all of the success you've already had, but what's the one thing you focus on this year to stay ahead?
Yeah, this year we're focusing on how fast we can get the cars repaired through the system and still fix them the right way and still create a good experience for our customer. And so that led us to focus on our initial stage, which is our blueprint planning process. So again, we set up a team that's dedicated to just doing that. We try to get as much of the details out of the way up the front and in the beginning, as opposed to figuring out things along the way and causing a lot of mini delays in the repair cycle. So really it's just about honing in our processes even better than they were last year. And so far we've been able to do that for the first half of the year, and we're on another 30% gain over last year. So things are looking good, and we expect to continue that for the rest of the year.
Chuck and Arturo, congratulations on all the success that you're seeing at Mike Calvert Toyota. It's been an exciting day, Katrina. We've got a lot more to come.
We do.
Everyone, Katrina Ness and Sarah Vantine here at the Fixed Op Roundtable. We'll be right back.